It's crazy how people really start to manifest before your very eyes, man. You know, that man downstairs, he presents as an angel of light, but Lucifer can only keep up the act but so long. It's hard to hold in a persona. It's hard to hold that in. You can't do that forever. And man, it's countless people that when I first met these people for the first couple days, couple weeks, I thought these people were some of the nicest people. But as you start to hang around them after a certain amount of time, these people start to turn into monsters or reveal themselves as monsters. You know? And they even try to use the God thing against you. You know, they'll meet you and tell them, "Oh, man, I love God. I'm a Christian just like you." You know, and that's easy. But as time goes on, and it's time to obey what God has said, you know, you really get to see who they really are. Wolves in sheep's clothing. You know. And then it becomes a war because now you're in cahoots with people. You're the only one that's following the rules. But all these people are lying and people talking about how they're Christians and, you know, they live this certain lifestyle, but behind closed doors, these people doing dirt, man. They doing dirt. Dirty things. And now you are at war. You are outnumbered by people. You are outnumbered by people in your circle that want to live fleshly. And you're one of the few, if not the only one in your circle, that wants to live by the Spirit. I've been in this situation countless times, and I'm sure you probably have too. I made a song about something about that back in the day. Angels surrounded by demons. Of course, you know, I had, you know, the song was secular. And I didn't know the things that I know now. I was a kid. But even back then, I always loved God. I knew I believed in Jesus. And I felt like I had some of his light inside of me. But I just always felt surrounded, you know? I feel like a lot of people around me weren't on the same page. And that just kept playing in my head. An angel surrounded by demons. But the truth of the matter is that God's angels outnumber his minions, you know? But on earth, you know, I'm sure I'm not the only one that felt, I'm sure you felt like that too. Where you're the only one in your family that wants to obey God. You're the only one in your family that wants to have a clean slate. You know? You don't want to be dirty. And now you are at war because you refuse to be dirty. And your life is a reminder to people of how it's supposed to be done, and they can't stand that. So now they're trying their best to corrupt you or get rid of you. The monsters of this world. I say it again, man. They present as an angel of light. But after a certain amount of time, you get to see that ugly creature that really lives on the inside of them. It's an ugly creature. But that's all for me, man, you know. Pray for discernment, you know. Don't just jump to things because it looks good at first. Give it time. Time reveals, and God reveals mysteries.